home shine. We're here to help. With fast approvals, no security required, and up to $40,000 to borrow, you can bring your holiday dreams to life. Plus, enjoy 100% financing and flexible terms up to 60 months. Even refinance your current loan to make it all happen. And you don't have to start repaying until January 2025. So come on, unwrap the joy this season with BOSVG, doing more together. Terms and conditions apply.
So unwrap the joy, unwrap it with BOSVG Holiday Loans.
The promotion ends 31st January 2025.
Sparrows, 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 rum of pure sophistication. Sparrows, rum, aged to perfection. Skillfully crafted and forged with time in oak barrels. Rum so divine. Discover authentic Caribbean rum. Sparrows, premium rum. Sparrows, full-bodied rum. Sparrows, pure sophistication. Discover authentic Vincentian rum. Sparrows, premium rum.
Distilled and blended by St. Vincent Distillers Limited. Please. Drink responsibly.
9.9 WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, and that is Santa Brooks. So how many Santas out there, Brooks, this season?
Well, I'm not Santa, but
you are Brooks.
I have nothing.
Oh, you're doing it with Houston?
Yes.
Listen, I think too many persons just try way too hard. I think, it's to live within your means. Life really should be about living within your means, right?
Correct.
Christmas time or not, you should be living within your means. And find little things, it's just the little things to enjoy the season. Don't try to go above and beyond and then come January. Or even come the 27th, because that's when broke season that started setting for plenty people from the 27th of December, right?
Reality hit when you wake up after Boxing Day.
When you've got all the food done, then you're trying to figure out what it is they're going to eat for the rest of the month, much less for the rest of January, So live within your means, folks, all right? Yes, we know that businesses want to see a boost in sales, and they are going to see a boost in sales regardless, but try, folks. Just try to live within your means and don't take on the stress and the pressures that sometimes some people go through at Christmas time.
Correct. Just let it go and you focus on what you need. This is what I do. I focus on the things that I need and look at all of these additional things. And if I cannot afford them, it's okay because it's not something that you need if you can't afford it, right? Focus on what you need. Food, clothes, shelter, basic needs.
But I would say, sometimes it's also just good maybe to save up money for Christmas season in particular, because you do get a lot of good deals and good sales, right?
That's the thing,
So, there are times when if you know that, let's say you really do want to get new bedding or a new rug or a new TV or whatever the case might be, maybe just try to save up the money because you are going to get good deals at Christmas time. So, it's just about sometimes planning ahead and thinking ahead. Okay?
Yep.
All right, so we are heading into another story at this time.
Somebody wonder if Santa's still looking for a wife. So because you hear Santa Brooks, he's still looking for a wife, man. You never know.
But if Santa Brooks, he can't be looking for a wife.
Well,
come on, man. Come on.
I don't know. Maybe he figure his celebrity status will cause her to overlook that.
If you have celebrity status, you can't be broke too.
Well, you never know. You probably squander the money and you're going down all them chimneys. He probably been spending.
If Santa Brooks, stay where you're there, right? Stay where you're there. No, I'm not saying that women only want men who have money, but you can't be brooks and be in a relationship. Sort yourself out, right?
People gotta eat.
Sort yourself out. We say you can't make love on hungry belly.
Well,
so we can't be hungry at the same time.
I look at him.
All right. So in a story that we came across yesterday, so reading this from St. Vincent Times, Guyana's forensic lab to benefit entire Caribbean community. So the government of Guyana has finalized an agreement to create a contemporary forensic facility intended to benefit the entire Caribbean region. These initiatives, as articulated by President Dr. Irfan Ali, are being led by the former chief of the Criminal Bureau of Investigation in India. We have recently finalized an agreement to appoint not merely an expert, but the former head of the Criminal Bureau Investigation in India to spearhead our initiative in establishing a forensic school and fully operationalizing the forensic lab here in Guyana, aimed at serving the entire region. Now, some of the things that they want to have. So, in order to enhance the functionality of the forensic laboratory, the government has engaged specialists in ballistics, handwriting, and fingerprint analysis, as well as crime scene forensics. And the hope is that, or the intention is that this particular facility, this particular lab, will benefit or be of benefit to the Caribbean as an extension.
Yes, wonderful, extravagant news. I thought this was great news to hear, especially, that they're considering, they're not just considering their own country, so they were thinking about the region and saying, yes, this is going to benefit the region. I like that, we have been talking about this thing of forensics in solving crimes and all of that. So I'm glad that this thing is going to be next door, and I'm really looking forward to see what is going to happen. Hopefully, we're going to make use of it. And definitely
Try to make a living because things were tight, things were really hard in Guyana. And now look, you see why I think good for laugh after people? You just never know. You just never know. But as Dianna said, yes, I too am happy to see this. Although I did do a bit of research last night when I came across this to see if there are any other forensic labs that exist in the Caribbean. It seems as though there is one in Jamaica and there is one in Trinidad and Tobago, right? But the thing of it is that having another cannot hurt, because there are times when I do wonder how many other Caribbean islands do also have the same difficulty in terms of actually being able to solve crime using forensics. How many other Caribbean islands have this heavy reliance on eyewitness testimony, right? And we have to get up to date and get up to speed. The criminals are going to do what they are going to do. But if we are going to find measures in terms of having that strong scientific evidence to convict criminals, I am all for something like this.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. I've looked. I don't like many other persons. I look out at the television and I would see these detectives in the movies. I know it's a movies. I know it's just make believe to some extent, right? And I would see these people with their things, and I'd wish for us to have some of those. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know I can't remember the exact thing, but an officer was trained. She got her degree in something the other day. I can't remember. Officer Tanya, but I will get back to it. But I'm thinking it's somewhere in that field. One of our officers. Yeah, I think it's in one of those fields.
Okay.
But I will confirm.
Yeah. So I'm happy to see that this is being considered. And what it also does mean, or what it can also mean, is that persons, let's say, who have an interest in these various fields, let's say younger persons who have an interest in ballistic testings, in being a handwriting expert, many times that students, when they think about career paths, they are limited by the lack of opportunities here in the Caribbean, not just necessarily within their own home country, but within the Caribbean. So let's say if I wanted to become a handwriting expert, somebody is going to ask me, where you're going with that degree, right? Or where you're going with that training. Where are you going to utilize it? Which might be even something similar with the person who studied forensics. They go and they study it, but when they come back to their country, is it actually going to be put to use, right? Yeah. So one of the things that it does open up is persons who have an interest in these particular career paths, that they're no longer going to be stifled in the context of them having to leave, let's say, their home country, having to leave the region to go international to pursue these opportunities. So I'm all for initiatives such as these, and for Guyana to be bringing it on board for the benefits of the Caribbean region as a whole. It is commendable, and hats off to oil money. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. So we are going to end this segment at this time, and we will be back with you for more Activated Mornings this morning.